The following is a live presentation of Retro Sports Network, home of the champions of the past, present, and or future. Always good to get that throat cleared just as you're going on the air. My name is Ron Juckett. Welcome to the program for the 27th day of March 2022. We resume our NFL playoff replay of 1984. Ron style. Oh, my name is Ron Juckett. By playing the NFC wildcard game. 2 weeks ago, we did the AFC wildcard game, which the Patriots got past the Raiders. So the AFC divisional playoffs will go this way. Since you can't play in the same division, and since I haven't set it up yet, the Pittsburgh Steelers traveled to Miami to the Orange Bowl to play the Dolphins in one AFC divisional game, while the Patriots, already on the West Coast from beating the LA Raiders, will go to Seattle to play the Seahawks at the Kingdome. NFC wildcard game, it was supposed to be the Giants and the Bears, but Mike from the truck told me what the tie-breaking procedures were. In 1984, three teams finished at 10-6, the Rams, the Giants, and the Bears. The Rams played both teams and beat both teams, so the Rams now become a wild card, and they get home field. So the Giants come out here to play LA in what should be a dour defensive slobber-knocker affair. In fact, the Rams are favored by 7, and the over-under today is 34. So there you go. So it's Eric Dickerson and the Rams against Bill Parcells, Lawrence Taylor, and the New York Giants. Next! As Retro Sports Network presents NFL Replay 84 today from Anaheim Stadium in Anaheim, California. It is the NFC wildcard game between the 10-6 Los Angeles Rams and the 10-6 New York Giants. And today's game is brought to you by DigitalDice.com, the best darn podcast on the web for your sports simulation and replay needs. Find us today on Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes, or wherever else fine podcasts are listed. And so it's a windy day in Anaheim as we get ready for the kickoff here. Clear skies. The strong wind is blowing from the south. I think that would be a Santa Ana wind. Someone will correct me if I'm wrong. As we said, the Rams are 7-point favorites, and the over-under is 34. The Giants overall are rated 74 out of 100. Their offense is rated 76, defense 80, and special teams are god-awful, 42. The Rams are rated 77. They are rated on offense 79, thanks to the running game primarily. Their defense is ranked very high as well at 82, and their special teams at 59. And so with all that, let's do this. Really. Let's do this. What? And somehow we missed the opening kick, and Morris will have it, 3rd and 3. Somehow the game started without us. Imagine that. Imagine a playoff game going for that. So we can tell you the play-by-play. The Rams kicked off, and Phil McConkey took it from the 3 yards deep in the end zone and took it out to the 11. Old Bill Parcells won't be happy with that. On 1st and 10, Joe Morris ran a draw for 3 yards, tackled by Carl Eckern. And on 2nd and 7, they ran wide to the left for 4. And so, for a 4-yard gain, it'll be 3rd down and 3, and that's a play that you just saw. So 2nd and 7, Sims gives to Morris, and Joe is hit at the 18-yard line, and we pick it up live. 3rd down and 3 for the Giants. On their own 18, 4 wide receivers. Sims hands off to Morris. Joe is a 1st down and more. He's hit over the 30. A gain of 14, and Gary Green with a tackle. So the Giants and Morris, who are heavy runners in 84, take advantage. They run it right down the gullet, and it worked. And Gary Green traced him down at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Giants, opening possession. A strong wind in their face. Sims back to throw over the middle, and Zeke Mowat with a catch for a gain of 11. 1st down, and Carl Eckern with a tackle. The Giants and Rams are both conservative on offense anyway, and I think that's one of the reasons why the over-under for this one is 34. Spot it at the Giant 43. Sims out of the gun. Man in motion. Sims pitches to Morris near side. Joe over midfield. 1st down. And he's hit at the Ram 43 again by Gary Green. So a sweep right, and it worked. The Giant offensive line says, we'll give you a hole. Here it is. Morris just picked it up and had clear sailing. There wasn't anybody a couple yards away. And so Morris, 1st and 10 from the Ram 43. Opening drive of the ball game. In this NFC wildcard, Wolfick is now back there with Sims. Sims out of the gun. Quick throw to Mowat. And Zeke loses the football. Returned by Newsom. But there's a flag on the play, and I think it's going to be on the Giants. How you doing, Mike from the truck? Let's see what we can pick up here. So Mowat was hit. The ball was knocked loose. Newsom picked it up, and it was brought to the Ram 49. I think that penalty is going to go against the Giants. It might have been a personal foul after the hit. Illegal block on New York. The Rams decline it, so it was before the interception. Well, you're the one that corrected me, Mike. The Rams in the regular season played both the Giants and the Bears and beat them both. The Giants did not play the Bears. The Giants had the better conference record than the Bears. So the Rams get home field. 1st and 10. Crutchfield and Dickerson in the backfield. Kemp give us to Dickerson around the far side. And Eric is brought down for a gain of 3. Byron Hunt with a tackle. You got the AFC right. It was the Patriots and the Raiders. We got that one right. But when you told me, no, I knew you weren't criticizing, but when you told me what the actual rule was, we hadn't gone far enough, and so we did it. So the Rams made the playoffs. The Bears did not. How you doing, D. Scott Howard? Because we can set this all up to be correct. So the winner of this game, if it's the Rams, they travel to Green Bay. And Washington, waiting in the wings, will go to San Francisco. Yeah, extra PC was off. On the other hand, if the Giants win this, they go to San Francisco, and the Redskins have a date in Green Bay. No, Dave, I'm not streaming. This is all on tape. How you doing, Mr. Howard? 2nd and 7 for the Rams on the Giant 48. Kemp out of the gun. He gives to Dickerson. Eric cuts through a hole. He'll get almost a 1st down. 3rd down and 1, and that's a gain of 6. Hopefully in the new version of action they get that right. I wasn't going to buy it this year until I saw the sales sheet. Some good new features, I think, in action. Hopefully it will fix some of the stuff that's been wrong. 3rd down and short. Crutchfield and Dickerson out of the eye. Kemp gives to Eric. 1st down, but just barely that. A gain of 2. Terry Kennard with the tackle. And it's a fresh set for the Rams, 9:58, first quarter. 34, the over-under. Rams favored by 7, and the over-under's 34. Pro set, Ellard in motion. Kemp gives it to Crutchfield, and Dwayne is brought down behind the scrimmage by Bill Courier for a 2-yard loss. So 2nd and 12. If you need to go to quarterback, Sims is clearly better than Kemp. But the Rams and Dickerson are all that in a bag of chips. Kemp back to throw. First time deflected at the line by Byron Hunt. So it'll be 3rd down and 12 for the Rams. 8:38 to go. Obvious pass situation here. Kemp out of the gun. 3 wide receivers over the middle, and that's incomplete. Intended for Ron Brown, and Gary Reason's got a hand on it. And from 59 yards, I don't think there's a kicker in 1984 that's going to go for that. Although, the wind is at the back of the Rams here in the first quarter. But Barry Misko backed a punt. Stands on his 42, gets it away. I imagine this will be a coffin corner. Going quite deep, however, and that's a touchback. He blew that out of the end zone. Well, John Misko for a 50-yard punt, and so the turnover doesn't do any bit good for the Rams. 8.5 to go in the first quarter. It's the Giants nothing, the Rams nothing. So Carpenter and Morris. Sims to throw it. He finds Mowat for a first down, 35-40. And Zeke gets a gain of 20. That's his 3rd catch of the ball game. Johnny Johnson Jr. with a tackle. Rams played run. And Sims fooled them all. So Mowat gets a lot of yak there. Speaking of goats, how are they, Mr. Howard? So 1st and 10 for the Giants on their own 40. Carpenter, Morris in the backfield. Give is to Morris. Joe gets a bit of a block on the counter, and that's a gain of 3. Reggie Doss with the tackle, 2nd and 7. Lone setback is Morris. Sims to throw. 7-step drop, far sideline, nobody there. Looking for Ernest Gray. And Leroy Irvin gave him the importance of not being earnest. Fed and happy. That's always good. So 3rd and 7 for the Giants. Clock stopped. 6:55 to go. 4 wide receivers. Rams blitz. Little wide receiver screen to Lionel Manuel. And that will only get about 2 yards. So right idea, wrong area code. The Rams blitzed 5. So the Giants will punt. Dave Jennings stands on his 29-yard line. Gets it away. A line drive kick. Kind of short. Taken by Irvin at the 21. 34-yard kick. Fair caught. And the Rams take over there. 6:11 to go in the first quarter. No score. Dickerson in the backfield. Kemp gives it to Eric. Eric gets a hole. First down onto that baseball dirt. A gain of 12. Mark Haynes his way with a stop. By the way, Mike, I'm treating this as an exhibition game with overtime set up. And when I went to start it, it ran the kick and the 1st and 2nd down plays without me seeing them. When it picked it up, it was 3rd down and 3. The Goats are switching from their Western Washington University Viking jerseys. And by the way, congrats to the women for their D2 championship appearance, to the Los Angeles Dodger jerseys. Freddie Freeman with his first homer with the Dodgers. Kemp out of the gun. Dickerson brought down in the backfield for a loss of 4. How about that? He just kept trying to run the sweep, and the Giants forced him out. So 2nd and 14. Just pretty much a straight exhibition game, and I'll set up the rest of the tournament after this because we'll know who everyone's playing. Not a big deal. We just showed the plays. Yeah, what a run for Western Washington. So out of bounds we go. 2nd and 14. Crutchfield and Dickerson out of the eye. Kemp double pumps, finds Hill. And that is a gain of 6 for David Hill. Hit by not his brother, Kenny Hill. So 3rd and 8 from the 35 L.A., they're not going to beat you from the air. They got to run the football. Kemp out of the gun. 3 wide receivers. Ellard up top. Man in motion. Kemp has all day now. He goes up top, and that is caught by Henry Ellard at the 42. Yep, Kemp can't throw it all, Ron. That's why I call these games on YouTube and not on Fox. Good patience by Kemp. He had all day. Ellard at the top of your screen ran his route. No pressure at all from the Giants. And Kemp got it. And Perry Williams made the quick tackle. So 1st and 10 from the Giant 42. Kemp and Dickerson in the backfield. Kemp, Giants blitz. Ellard has it. 1st down and more. 20, 10, touchdown Los Angeles. There wasn't anybody going to get Henry Ellard there. Giants were playing for the run. They tried to blitz. And Kemp beat it. There wasn't anybody around Ellard. As soon as he made that catch, that was 6. 3 Giant defenders fell. And Ellard wasn't even on the 405. He had a sprint right down the Golden State, and it's 6-0 Rams. 5 plays, 79 yards. And Kemp went 3 for 3 on the drive for 71. Lansford with the extra point. Ferragamo to hold, and Mike hit it. So a 19-yard, of course it's the extra point, and that'll do it. So the Rams go up 7-0. 5 plays, 79 yards, and 2.5 minutes. So Lansford with a kick. Short. Taken at the 4 by Wolford. Past the 20, but not to the 25. Hit at the 24. So a 19-yard return. 3:15 to go. I formation for the Giants. Give to Rob Carpenter, and Rob is stuffed by Greg Meisner right at the line. 2nd and 10. 2.5 to go. Sims pitches to Carpenter, far side, and Rob tried to turn the corner and only got a gain of 1. So the Ram defense will force 3rd and long, 3rd and 9, and Sims will have to pass. 2:03 to go in the first quarter. Quick throw to Malati, and that got him nothing. Technically a yard on the tight end screen, but the Rams sniffed that out, and Leroy Irvin was right there. And so once again, it'll be a punt for Dave Jennings and company. He stands on his 10. Wind in their face, but Jennings needs to do better than 34 yards. That's not going to be much better. Taken by Irvin at the 32, and he's brought down at the 36. Gain of 3. That was the year that Dickerson had 2,000 yards rushing, and Monk set the record for most receptions in a single season. They can only meet for the conference championship. Rams take over on their own 36. Barry Redden in the backfield. Man in motion up top. Kemp to Redden. Barry across the 40. 1st down. Hit at the Rams' 49-yard line. Bill Courier with a hit. So Ram fans, thank Mike from the truck for them being in here, because it was going to be Chicago and New York. 1st and 10 from the 49. Kemp out of the gun. Dickerson back with him. Kemp pitches to Dickerson. Eric over midfield. And that's a gain of 3 before Curtis McGriff can make the stop on the sweep. "28 seconds. Do we get a play off here? Yes, we do. Nope. We're going to go to the end of the quarter. And after 15 minutes at Anaheim Stadium, it's the Rams 7, the Giants nothing. So this is a season that Mike from the truck made. Two of them are making the seasons, alternating, and Mike was doing an even number of years, at least for this. First downs, 5-4 in favor of the Rams. Offense in favor of the Rams. Phil Simms 5 of 6. Jeff Kemp 3 for 5. But the touchdown belongs to L.A. Now the Giants will have the wind behind them, and the Rams will go into the wind. So the first play in the second quarter, Kemp to throw it, and it's incomplete. A whole bunch of white jerseys there was looking for David Hill, but Byron Hunt was there. Wasn't exactly odd or even, Mike's telling me. We'd pick off where the other one left off. So 3rd down and 7. Rams in a throw situation here. Kemp, quick throw to Hill. First down, 35-30. And he's brought down at the 28-yard line. So the short pass on a delay. The Giants again go in a zone, and Kemp beat it. That's like playing catch in the backyard on that one. So ball on the 28. Kemp to throw. Dickerson out of in the flat. Gets a gain of 4. They're going to say that's a screen pass. And so 2nd down and 6. Kemp 2 for 3 on the drive for 24 yards. Kemp and Dickerson in the backfield, and there's a flag down. Somebody moved. And it'll be 2nd and 11 from the Giant 29. Kemp out of the behind center, gives it to Dickerson, and Eric a gain of 4. Curtis with the McGriff with the tackle. Any relation to Fred? So 3rd down and 7. You think the Rams are in a pass situation here. 12:50 to go in the second quarter. Kemp under center. 3 wide receivers up top. Give to Redden. First down. 10. That's a gain of 15. So the Rams, as often happens when I play pro strategy football, are doing the opposite of what I think is going to happen. Watch the hole on the right side here. Redden got it. Can drive a truck through that. And the Rams are knocking on the door again. 1st and goal from the 10. 12:10 to go in the half. Kemp gives to Dickerson up the middle, and Eric is hit at the 5. The ball is loose. And the Rams recover at the 6. So a line plunge worked. See if we can see what happened. Dickerson got hit, and the Rams recovered. 2nd and goal from the 6. Crutchfield this time worms his way down to the 2, but there's a flag down. Jerome Sally makes a tackle, and the penalty is on the Giants. So that play didn't happen. It'll be 2nd and goal now from the New York 3. 3 running backs. It is Kemp's going to throw it. He's going in the far corner. No. He was looking for Mike Barber. The Giants were playing for the run. Of course, you got to watch for it anytime that Eric Dickerson's on the field. So good deception for Kemp, but couldn't find a receiver. 3rd and goal from the 3. 4 wide. Kemp to throw it near side. No! He was looking for Otis Grant. And Mark Haynes said no. So the Rams, I'm sure, will kick here. They're going for it. 4th and 3. Incomplete. What? What was the logic there? The crowd boos. This was a wide receiver screen all the way, but he threw behind him. Perry Williams gets credit for the defense, but Jeff Kemp was the best Giant on that play. I don't understand why you kicked there. So the Giants get a reprieve from the governor and take over on their own 3. They're going out of the gun. Man in motion. Sims throws. Caught by Bobby Johnson in a first down, a gain of 11. And more boos cascade from Disneyland. You guess Sean Robertson wanted to pull a Pete Carroll. My goodness. Takes a lot of chutzpah to call this play. Sims got around the blitz, found Bobby Johnson at the sticks. Or John Robinson. Yeah, I don't get that one. 1st and 10 from the 14. Sims by himself. Man in motion up top. Sims rolls. Gives to Morris. And Joe gets a gain of 3. Carl Eckern with a tackle. Should have given it to Marshawn Lynch. Was Marshawn even alive in 1984? Yeah, I don't understand. You just give it to Dickerson if you're going to go for it. But honestly, I'd take the 3 from the 3. 2nd and 7. Morris and Carpenter in the backfield. Sims. No, incomplete. Looking for Bobby Johnson on the short pass. The slant. Mike is talking to us. Carl Eckern with the defense. So 3rd down and 7 for the Giants. On their own 17. Sims under center. Gives to Morris on the draw. And there's a flag down. I wonder if that's a hold. Greg Meisner made the tackle. And it was holding on the Giants. 4th and 5. And Jennings from his 2 will punt. Booms this one over midfield. Taken by Irvin at his 32. Over the 40. Hit at the 45. A 48-yard punt. 12-yard return. So it does not hurt the Rams. The Giants cannot score. But a strange sequence down at the goal line. Kemp and Dickerson in the backfield. Kemp gives to Dickerson. Wide open. First down. Oh my goodness, what a block. They did a trap. 2 tight end set. Giants were playing for the run and completely missed the play. So Dickerson now 9 carries, 40 yards in the first half. Here it is. I mean, look at the blocking there. I could have gotten 3. 8:26 to go in the half. Kemp to Redden. Oh, Barry's flattened. A 4-yard loss. Gary Reasons just smacked him down. 2nd and 14. 7:44. Dickerson now out of the eye. Kemp back to throw. Finds Dickerson in the flat. And Eric gets it back for the original down and distance here. At the Giant 45. Gary Reasons with the tackle. So 3rd and 10. You'd think the Rams would pass here. 7:01 to go in the first half. It's an end around the hill. He gets to the 40. He's angling and will be short. It's a gain of 8 on the reverse to Drew Hill. So let's see what the Rams do here. Ball spotted at the Giant 37. And John Misko will punt. There's a flag down. This might work for the Rams. He's aiming for the corner, and that will be a touchback. However, it's illegal procedure on the Rams, and it's 5 yards. So the Giants will decline it and take the ball at the 20. 6:24 to go in a half. 7-0 Rams. Wolfick in the backfield gets the pitch from Sims, and Butch gets 1 yard. Reggie Doss with the tackle. 2nd and 9. Full house backfield. Give it to Carpenter. Gets a block over the 25. Hit at the 27 by Jim Collins. His brother Tom making a drink. And that's a gain of 6 for Carpenter. So 3rd and 3. 5:42 to go in the first half. 2 wide receivers. Sims goes to Carpenter in the flat, and he is brought down. They'll give him a yard. Wow. On the flare. And the Giants, let's see what they do from the 27. Under 5 minutes to go. And here's Jennings to punt. Stands on his 11. Gets it away. Boomer over midfield. Taken by Ellard for a fair catch at the 26. 46-yard punt. No return. Rams. We told you this would be a slobber knocker. They lead 7-0. I formation. Kemp to Dickerson. Eric hit at the 29. A gain of 3. Curtis McGriff with the tackle. Full house backfield. Kemp to throw it. He does. He's got Hill for a first down. David Hill, the tight end, a gain of 15. Terry Kennard with a stop. And the Rams are moving the football again. 3 minutes to go. Ball on the Ram 44. Dickerson stopped at the line by Jimbo Burt. Eric will be taking a handful of Advil after that hit. 2nd and 10. 2:21 to go. First half. Kemp under center. Man in motion near side. Redden goes to the far side, and Barry gets a gain of 3, and it's the first time we've mentioned the name of Lawrence Taylor today. He'll make the tackle as we get to the 2-minute warning. The Rams are going to hurry. Will they get the play off? They do. Kemp near side to Brown, and Ron Brown, a gain of 6. Now, that's interesting. They could have taken their time and gone to the 2-minute warning. Instead, they'll think about what they want to do on 4th and 1. So we'll go through the stats in full at the half. But this football game has been all Rams pretty much all the time. They have 196 yards on the Giant defense. Misko to punt. Giants will get it back. Misko aiming for the near sideline. That will go out of bounds at the 6. So Phil Simms has all 3 timeouts. 1:51. They set up on the 6. Simms to Carpenter. The Giant fans boo. Carpenter a gain of 2. Gary Jeter with a tackle. And the Rams called time. Now to Morris, hit behind the line. This is how coaches get fired. A 1-yard loss. The Rams will call time again. 3rd down and 9. Now Simms from his end zone. Throws. Ernest Gray's got it. And they get the first down. At the 17-yard line, Leroy Irvin with a tackle. Giants hurry to the line. Simms out of the gun. Phil, quick throw to Ernest Gray. 25-30. First down. 35. He steps out after a gain of 18. So the Giants playing possum, I think, on this drive. Now have a slugger's chance of getting a field goal. Wide receiver screen to Gray, and he just motored down the sideline and knew when to step out. So 1st and 10, 1:09 to go. Ball in the 35. 7-step drop for Simms. He goes over the middle. Lionel Manuel with the catch. And he's brought down by Nolan Cromwell at the Ram 42. So Simms waited with a quick throw. He waited for the rush to come in, and there was an open receiver. Manuel caught that in traffic And now they kind of are almost in field goal range. Remember, the wind is at their back. They take the timeout, 1:01 to go. Sims out of the gun. Phil, pressured, throws to Morris, 40, 35, 30, first down, 25. And he sneaks out of bounds at the Ram 23. So the Giants finally get it moving. Sims 4 for 4 on the drive for 70 yards. Morris with a good catch. He knew exactly where to go. And the Rams couldn't bring him down in bounds. They still have 2 timeouts. Gain of 19. The Giants, 6 plays, 71 yards in 58 seconds. They're in field goal range now. 53 seconds to go. Sims from the 23 gives to Morris, cuts through. Ball is loose. Eckern picks it up. And Carl Eckern will return it to the 31-yard line. So for the second time today, the Giants turn it over. The Giants take points off the board. Morris was hit hard at the 18. Ball was loose. Eckern picked it up and returned it 13 yards. So how about that? So the Rams, unless the San Andreas opens up right at this exact moment on the computer, but this isn't Sim City, are going to go in a half with a 7-0 lead. Kemp, 4 or 5 wide receivers. He's really going to throw? Nope, he's going to get sacked. Gary Reason's got there. The Rams can stop it once. They're hurrying the line. 27 seconds left. 2nd and 16. Kemp. Quick throw to Ellard. And that'll be a gain of 6. See if the Giants call time. Ball on the Ram 31. And Henry Ellard is hurt. Got the wind knocked out of him. George Farmer will be coming in so the clock will stop. Yep. The over-under is 34. Rams call time. 21 seconds. Kemp under center. Has all day. All day. Long bomb. He's going for it right now. Has he got a man? Yes, Farmer. Bump, 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 bump. So George Farmer, a 50-yard Hail Mary, and the Rams get it out of bounds. Kemp had the patience of a saint here. He just waited and waited and waited. The Giants never really rushed. And Farmer caught it at the 18, stepped out at the 19. You know what happens when you play the prevent. So the Rams are out of timeouts. Here's Lansford, 75% chance from the 19. That is up. That, I believe, is wide right. It is. They missed it. $75 does not equal 100. The wind blew it to the right. And for as bad as the Giants have been in the first half, it's only 7-0 Rams. And Henry Ellard will get the ball. Remember, the Rams get the ball to start the second half. So 3 plays, 50 yards, and 40 seconds off the clock. Rams win. They'll go to Green Bay for their divisional game, and the Redskins will go to San Francisco. If the Giants win, they go to San Francisco, and and Washington will play Green Bay. So Sims out of the gun, ball at the 20, don't do anything stupid, throws it. Gray's got it. He gets to midfield, or the 48, a gain of 28. But I doubt they have time to call time. The importance of being earnest came into play there. And that is the first half. We'll tell you about it right after this. Helps if I actually hit the add button. You would think in a game that has seen a combined offensive total of 453 yards that you'd have more than 7 points combined, but that's not where we are. First downs 10 aside. Rams have run the ball 17 times for 76, and Jeff Kemp is 10 for 16 for 176 yards. Giants have 207 total yards. Sims has had a good game, but they keep turning the ball over. They've turned it over twice. 2 fumbles, they've lost them both. Sims 12 of 14 for 151. They've run the ball well. Joe Morris 9 for 46. Carpenter and Wolford doing what they normally do, which is just eat clock. Ernest Gray and Zeke Mowat, the leading receivers for the Giants. And Morris is 65 total yards. Defensively, Gary Reason 6 tackles and a sack. Let's go the opposite way for the Rams. Carl Eckern and Leroy Irvin both have 4 tackles. And Carl Eckern and Vince Newman had the fumble recoveries. Henry Ellard is the leading ground gainer, or the leading yards gainer for the Rams. He has 71 yards and the lone touchdown. Ellard 3 catches for 71. David Hill 3 for 41. Eric Dickerson 11 carries for 43 yards. And Jeff Kemp heard what I said about he's not going to beat you. Well, he's 10 for 16 for 176 yards. Rams will get the ball. Ali Haji Sheikh boots it away as we start the second half. And that's boomed for a touchback. So the Rams will start on their own 10 or 20. Rams going into the wind here as we start the third quarter. Throw to Hill, and David got a gain of 2. Bill Courier with the tackle. His brother Ives watching from the audience. 2nd and 8. Second play from scrimmage. Kemp. Dickerson near side. Eric gets 2. Curtis McGriff with the tackle. It'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Rams on their own 24. 3 wide receivers, or 4. Man in motion to the top. Kemp barely gets it away to Barry Redden, and Gary Reasons was right there. And sometimes it's just best to throw the ball away, as Reasons slammed Redden like a mosquito for a loss of 3. So the Rams, Misko will stand on his own 5 to punt. Boomer, remember, they're going into the wind. Taken by Phil McConkey at the 39 for a fair catch. 40-yard punt, no return. Giants take over from their own 39. Sims to Carpenter, cuts to the near side and is brought down for a loss of 1 by Jack Youngblood. So watching Mike from the truck was doing his tournament, and I forget who was it. Was it Drew Brees for the Saints, running around like Fran Tarkenton after a Chinese fire drill? He must have ran 30 yards to get that 10. Completed the pass. That was quite something. Wolfick and Carpenter in the backfield. Sims under center. Handoff to Robb over the 40-45. First down over midfield. So a gain of 14 for Rob Carpenter. Nolan Cromwell makes the tackle. It was a pitch to the halfback on a fake punt pass. There was, you could have made, and it worked. Yeah, that was a scary thing. You could have made about 30 omelets with the amount of scrambling that went on there. Brad Benson is down there, right guard. So Conrad Good will come in. Clock stopped 11:36. Sims out of the gun. 1st and 10 from the Ram 48. Sims all day. Throws. Caught by Bobby Johnson, 20-10, knocked down at the 8-yard line by Gary Green. So the Giants finally rolled the dice, and it worked. Sims, they didn't pressure him, and that's why you got to do it. You can't leave Phil Sims that much time. And Bobby Johnson just caught it and strided at about the 30-yard line. And by the time the Rams brought him down, it's 1st and goal for New York on the Los Angeles 9. Carpenter, Morris in the backfield. Man in motion is Morris. Give to Carpenter. Near side, runs out at the 7. Gain of 2. That was quite the play. All that was missing, Mike, was the Benny Hill music. 2 setbacks. 2nd and goal from the 7. Carpenter across the 5 to the 4. A gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and goal. Bill F53, by the way, our newest follower. We're back up to 219. So 3rd down and goal from the 4. Morris, the lone setback. Sims gives it to Joe. No. To the 3. George Andrews ripped him down. Yep, yakety sax. I'd sing it, but I don't need a copyright strike. So let's see here. The Giants have the win at their back. You take the points here, yep. Ali Haji Sheikh from 21. That's good. So the Giants are on the board. 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. It's the Rams 7, the Giants 3. So next week at this time, we'll go with the first of our divisional games, the Steelers and the Dolphins from the Orange Bowl in Miami. Ali Haji Sheikh to kick. Giants with a win behind them. This will be returned by Redden from the goal line to the 10. Gets a burst of speed over the 20, 30. And is the ball loose? No. 30-yard return. That's where the Rams will start. Brown and Eller, the wide receivers. Pitch to Dickerson. Near side. Eric going to get 8. Lawrence Taylor brings him down. 7-3 Rams. And Brad Benson has recovered for the Giants. Kemp to Dickerson. Eric, first down, maybe, at the 40. Gain of 2. Baseball for you Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Doug Smith is down. Jackie Slater, the ageless one, will come in at center. 1st and 10. Dickerson around the corner gets 2. 2nd and 8. Curtis McGriff with the tackle. 6:42 to go. Same formation. Man in motion. Kemp throws far side, incomplete. There wasn't a Ram receiver around. Perry Williams was the closest one. So 3rd down and 8 for the Rams. 6:36 to go in the 3rd quarter. 3 wide receiver, that's Ellard in motion. Kemp throws near side, and there's nobody in a blue jersey there. Intended for David Hill. Bill Courier with it, and the Rams will have to punt. And with a strong wind in their face, as Doug Smith says, I'm fine. Misko stands on his 25. Gets it away. That's a good punt. Line drive taken by McConkey at the 24. He is hit at the 32, a gain of 8. A short punt, 32 yards. Man, that wind is strong. 6:24 to go. Sims under center. They trail by 4. Give to Carpenter. Bounces off one tackler. 1st down. He ran the counter. Watch him run out from the tackler here. And then the Rams were in pursuit. It's a 1st and 10 from the Giant 44. Wolfwick in the backfield. Sims, man in motion, top of the screen, pitch to Wolfwick. Butch stopped at the 47, but this is all coming back. It's a Celine Dion penalty. It's a hold, I think. Yep. If you hold me like this and you touch me like that, it's 10 yards. And it's all coming back to you now. 1st and 20, 5:38 to go. Sims under the gun. Blitzed, throws, caught by Gray in the Ram territory. A gain of 26. Pass to the post. That's the Dave Casper play. Sims avoids the blitz. Over the middle. Gray got it. And in the Ram territory we go. Spotted at the 40. 4:56. Give to Morris. Morris, 35, 30. He is out of bounds, but it is a 1st down. The Nestea plunge gained him 10. Here's the replay. Morris knew where the sideline was. 4:25 to go. In field goal range already. Sims pitches back to Carpenter, and Robb will get 1. Greg Meisner on the tackle. 3:45 to go. 2nd and 9. Sims, Carpenter to the far side, and he gets 1. Carl Eckern made the tackle, so now it's 3rd and 9, or 3rd and 8 rather, for the Giants on the Ram 28. Sims out of the gun. Phil throws far side. No. He had Bobby Johnson in the area, but a good defense from George Andrews. And now it'll be, let's see if you flip a coin and go with Haji Sheik. This matchup was the real-life matchup for the NFC wildcard. Well, hey, how about that? Once in a while we get it right. Billy Yard is down. Got his bell rung. Bing! So Haji Sheik from 48 yards, for 46 rather, that is, I think that's good. Yes, from 45. And so now with 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, it's a 1-point game. Ali Haji Sheik put enough mustard on that to make a Chicago hot dog lover love it. My goodness. So 7 plays, 38 yards, in 3.5 minutes. And with 2:54 to go in the 3rd quarter, it's a 1-point game. 7-6 Los Angeles. See if he booms this. No, that's a terrible kick. Taken at the 3, read into the 10, near sideline, 20. Gets around the block, hit at the 27 or 28. So the Rams take over. 2:41 to go in the third. Kemp, snap throw to Ellard. And that's a gain of 3. There's a flag down. And it's an illegal block against the Rams, and it's half the distance. So 1st and 24 from the Ram 14. Kemp gives it to Redden. Across the line, hit at the 18. That's a gain of 4. Leonard Marshall with a tackle. 2nd down and 20. Billiard is ready. Next time the Giants have it. 1:56 to go in the third. Kemp pitches to Dickerson. Eric, 25-30. He's hit at the 31. That's a gain of 13. And now it's a much more manageable 3rd and 7 for the Rams. 1:14 to go. 4 wide receivers. Kemp throws. No! He was looking for Dickerson, and Dickerson wasn't there. So Misko to punt. 1:08 to go. John gets it away. This will be short. Flopper to McConkey, who calls a fair catch at the 37. 32-yard punt, no return. The Giants are now down 1. So they take over. Sims to Johnson on a screen. That's 2 yards. Gary Green with the tackle. 22 seconds to go. They're going to have to run a play. Sims gives it to Wolfhook. Butch, 1st down, 50-yard line. So but there's a flag down. I believe that's going to be against the Giants. Celine, tell me that you're wrong. Oh, no. It's illegal procedure. So they're backed up to their own 34. 2nd and 13. Sims flush. Throws to Bobby Johnson for 6. The ball spotted at the Giant 40. 3rd down and 7. Giants trying one more time with a wind. They have 2 field goals here in the quarter. 12 seconds to go. Sims, nope, there's not. And so we go to the 4th quarter. The Giants will have it 3rd down and 7 at their own 40, but they're going to go into the wind here in the 4th. Again, 13 points and 597 yards. I would say this was a slobber knocker, wouldn't you? Dickerson, 16 carries, 70 yards. The Giants have done a good job trying to contain him. Meanwhile, Carpenter and Morris have shared the majority of the work in the backfield for New York and have had a good game. Sims, 16 of 19 for 224. He is playing like he did in Super Bowl 20. But they don't have a touchdown to show for it. And Kemp has done what he's had to do. 3rd down. Sims on a keeper. Gets 3. What? So they'll punt. Jennings from his 30. There's a flag on the play. Ellard from his 18 hit at the 23. And let's see what the flag is. If it's an offside on the Rams, it's a 1st down New York. It is running into the kicker on the Rams, and the Giants keep the football. So 1st and 10 from the Giant 48. Again, a second chance. Sims on a wide receiver a screen to Joe Morris, and that's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Sims out of the gun. Morris with him in the backfield. Man in motion. Sims to throw. Goes for Morris. Joe got back to the line of scrimmage before Carl Eckern decked him. So 3rd and 10 for the Giants from their own 48. Sims going to throw over the middle. Mowat with a catch, and that's a gain of 16. Nolan Cromwell with the tackle. There's the throw. Mowat all by himself and got the first down. Ball on the Ram 36. Morris and Carpenter pro set. Give to Carpenter. Bounces off a one tackle. And Gary Jeter will bring him down after a gain of 3. 12:02 to go. They're in field goal range already. Sims from the 40. Throws incomplete. He had Zeke Mowat open. But Nolan Cromwell with a good defense. So 3rd and 7 for the Giants. 11:57 to go in the ball game. 7-6 Rams. Quick throw. Incomplete. That was intended for Tom Malati. And from here, I don't think you kick it. I think you got to go. Be from 50 yards. They got to go. That's the right call. Sims over the middle to Mowat, and that's only going to get you 2, and the Giants turn it over on downs. You at least have to run the route for the 7 yards. Anywho, 11:47 in the game. Kemp and the Rams moved, so the Giants will move them back. Oh, no, it was on the Giants. It was encroachment. So 1st and 5 on the Ram 36. Full house backfield. Give us a Dickerson near side. Eric's got the first down and more, and the Giants bring him down. Oh, and they take it away. Perry Williams strips him. And the Giants bring it down to the Ram 42. Dickerson had the first down. He got a gain of 12. And he didn't get out. The ball was stripped out. Perry Williams with the foresight to pick it up. And the Giants take over at the Ram 42. How about that? Carpenter and Morris out of the eye. Morris in motion. Sims, 7-step drop. Over the middle, Malati. Is he going to score? No. But it's 1st and goal for the Giants at the 10. What a turn of events here at Disneyland. Sims got rid of it just before he was hit, and Malati was wide open at the 22. And by the time he was brought down by Nolan Cromwell, the Giants have it now 1st and goal with a chance to take the lead. Carpenter and Morris in the backfield. Sims to throw it near side. No. It's the far side, and it's still no. Ernest Gray was the intended receiver. Leroy Irvin with a good defense. 2nd and 10. 10:55 to go. Wide receiver in motion. Give to Carpenter. Rob cuts back towards the middle of the field for a 1-yard gain. And now 3rd and goal from the 9. Giants trying to pull ahead. They would much rather have a touchdown than a field goal. 4 receivers. Sims rolls near side, throws across his body. No! I thought he had Bobby Johnson in the end zone, but he didn't. And so after the great pass, it's pretty much 3 and out. So Ali Haji Sheik from 26 yards to give the Giants the lead. Rutledge to hold, and that is good. So, 10:09 to play in the football game. If you bet the under, you're in good shape. The Giants 9, the Rams 7. And remember, they took advantage of the Rams' dumb penalty running into the kicker on a punt. Rams have the wind behind them. We'll see if that makes a difference on this kick. 10:03 to go in the football game. No, Haji Sheik boomed that one to Cucamonga. And so it'll be a touchback, and the Rams start on their own 20. They trail for the first time today. Quick throw from Kemp, no sir. Looking for David Hill, and Lawrence Taylor took it away. 2nd and 10 from the 20. Kemp throws. Does he have a man? Yes, he's got Hill in traffic, and he's hit at the 46, a gain of 26. A post, that was the Dave Casper play, a post to the ghost. To the tight end, and it worked for the Rams for 26 yards. Kemp does have a good arm when he has time, and Hill gives the Rams all sorts of room. 1st and 10. Kemp to throw over the middle, and that is incomplete. The wife is trying to desperately copy down the Wi-Fi password. 9:18 to go. Rams trail by 2. 2nd and 10 on their own 46. Dickerson and Crutchfield in the backfield. Kemp throws near side to nobody. And it'll be 3rd down and 10. Lawrence Taylor having a good second half. He's defended a bunch of passes. 9:11 on the clock. 9:05 now. Kemp has to throw. Dickerson on the flat, and Eric got a gain of 7. Found him on the screen. Eric ran down the far side, but Harry Carson with a tackle. And it's 4th and 3. And Misko will punt with 8:20 to go. Misko, I think that one was trying for the corner. Is it going to work? 20-10. That's going to roll dead for a touchback. It went over the line. So 8 and change to go. The Giants lead by 2. Morris in the backfield. Morris to the 25. That's a trap. Admiral Akbar, it's a trap for 5. Greg Meisner with the tackle. 2nd and 5. Morris and Carpenter in the backfield. Give to Carpenter. Rob's got a first down. He's over the 35-yard line. However, there's a flag on the play, and I think that's going to be a hold against the Giants. It is a hold against the Giants. Celine Dion was right. So 2nd and 15 now from the 15, instead of it being 1st and 10 on the 30. 7.5 to go. Sims to throw. Near side. Overshoots his receiver. That was Bobby Johnson. And it's now 3rd and 15. Johnson in motion. Sims. Blitzed. Scrambles. Has a gain of 4. He got out of the sack. So he doesn't take the sack. They'll run some time. But the Giants, on 4th and 11, from their own 19, are forced to punt. Jennings stands on his 2. 6:41 to go. High end over end, but short, and taken by Ellard at the 45 into Giant territory, where the entire borough of Brooklyn brought him down at the 47. So the Rams are in Giant territory. They trail by 2. The wind is behind them, and they have 6:35 to go. Kemp to Dickerson. Eric sprints to the far side. First down. A good play, and that's a gain of 15. Terry Kennard with a tackle. And when you're only in a one-score game, you can do whatever you want, and that's the Rams' bread and butter. Remember, if the Giants win, they go to San Francisco. And the other NFC divisional game would be Washington at Green Bay. If the Rams win, Washington goes to San Francisco. And the Rams go to Green Bay. 1st and 10 from the 32. Kemp to Dickerson again, and Eric is hit at the 31 for a gain of 1. Harry Carson with the tackle, and the Rams are going to milk this. 5:12 to go. Full house backfield. Kemp pitches to Redden. Barry across the 30. 25. Hit by Lawrence Taylor for a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down and 3. So the Rams on this drive have had it 3 plays, and they've run it 22 yards. 4:32 to go. Ball on the 25 of the Giants. Kemp to Redden. Barry gets the first down on a gain of 3. Byron Hunt with a tackle. And so the Rams get a fresh set. 3:52 to go. Dickerson runs around the near side over the 20. Hit by Harry Carson at the 19. So the Rams advantage LA. They can make this clock work for them. 3-4. It's pie on the clock. Kemp to Dickerson. Eric up the middle. It'll be 3rd and 5 as Leonard Marshall brings him down for a gain of 2. So 6 plays on this drive for the Rams, and they've run it 6 straight times. 2.5 to go. 3rd and 5 from the 17. Man in motion. Kemp to throw it. Kemp evades a tackler and is out of bounds. He loses 7. You got to throw that away, son. A bad sack here. Kemp, watch this. He just needs to throw this football away. Right there. I mean, he's out of the pocket. Instead, he'll make Lansford go from 41 yards with 2.5 to go. From 34. That is badly missed to the left. That, from 41, that wasn't even close. Watch this. It wasn't a great hold from Ferragamo, but that thing sliced more than your butcher with a roast beef at the deli. Oh my goodness. So a 2:29 to go. The Giants, they need to move the football a little bit. They need to have the Rams burn it. 51% chance? With the win behind them from 41? Wow. The over-under was 34. We're at 16. 2:23 to go. Morrison Carpenter, and he's brought down behind the line by George Andrews. I believe you. That's what the game engine said. That's a boom shakalaka tackle right there. And the Rams with 2:17 called time. 2nd and 13. Carpenter this time from the near side gets a gain of 4. Yep. It does show on the top left or right in a red box. Not to be confused with Red Fox. 3rd down and 9. I imagine the Rams will call time again. They do. 2:12 to go. Sims hands off to Carpenter, and they're going to punt. Make the Rams use that last time out, although they have the 2-minute warning. We'll see what they do. They're going to punt after the 2-minute warning. You big dummy. Well, again, we've had close to 700 yards in this game. In fact, we're over 700 net yards, and we've had 16 points. Sims 20 of 29 for 274. The Rams have run it 30 times for 149. Dickerson is over 100 yards. They can stop it once. He's carried it 21 times. Giants are going to punt into the wind. Jennings stands on his 10. Gets it away. There's a flag on the play. Ellard to the midfield. He's into Giant territory. But let's see what the flag is. And the Giants get another running into the kicker penalty. So it's now 4th and 2. We'll punt. Jennings this time from his 15. Line of scrimmage to 32. That's a terrible punt. Fielded by Irvin at the 35. and he's hit at the 42. So a 32-yard punt and a 6-yard return. The Rams need a field goal to win. Kemp out of the backfield, out of the gun. Dickerson is the setback. Blitzed. Ellard, midfield. Ellard running for the sticks. And he did. He got it. He also got the first down. The route was 8 yards. Ellard ran 10 yards to get 2. But he gets out of bounds. 1:47 to go. 1:41 to go. Kemp under center. Hands off to Dickerson. The draw gets them 5. 2nd and 5 from the Giant 43. L.A. hurrying into the line. 1:21 to go. Kemp throws from midfield. Hill, 30. He is hit by Gary Reasons, but it's a gain of 16. And we'll see what the box says after this. What a catch by the tight end Hill. Not done and dusted, of course. 37 and 7. It would be 44 yards from there. They don't take a timeout. 41 seconds. Kemp reversed to Ellard, and he's brought down for a loss of 3. What in the name of Buffy St. Marie are you doing there? I don't get this one at all. If it works, great, but why are you going near side and then doing a reverse to the far side? You do that in an Auburn-Alabama game when people are too hyped up. You don't do it in a NFL playoff game. They hurry. 20 seconds to go from the 30-yard line. Flag is down. Dickerson, they better hope that's whatever. Steeler fan coming in at the end. And that's going to be on the Rams. The Giants accept. And now they're not in field goal range. It would be 45, 51 yards. 13 seconds to go. Ball on the 35-yard line. Kemp throws deep. Brown to the 8-yard line. And remember, they have a timeout left. The Giants played prevent, and that's exactly what it prevented for the Giants. An answered prayer for Kemp. He had Brown wide open at the 20. And now it's 1st and goal. How you doing, Steeler fan? So the ball is set on the 9-yard line, and this has got to be a kick, I would think. They call the timeout. Lansford to win it. He does. A heartbreaking kick with 3 seconds to go. And it'll be the Rams going to Green Bay and Washington and San Francisco again, unless the San Andreas opens up or the Giants pull off something absolutely crazy in the last 3 seconds. So the word from the press box is squib this. 10-9 the score. With 1 second left. He better squib this. He does not squib it. Uh-oh. But he put that one back. He kicked it out of the end zone. So there's one play. The Giants need 80 yards in 1 second. My goodness. So everybody's in motion. Sims, he's just got to chuck this thing to Santa Barbara. He does. Longest throw of the game. He's got a man, but he does not. And that's it. Intended for Lionel Manuel. The Rams will win this game Unless the clock didn't start. So LA goes to Green Bay, and Washington goes to San Francisco. And the AFC, Pittsburgh, Miami, that's the game next week. And New England, Seattle. Come on. And that'll do it. Yeah, I'll say that was tight. The Rams were favored by 7. They win the game by 1. The real life score was 16-13 Giants. Eric Dickerson, 22 carries for 108 yards. Jeff Kemp, 17 for 29, 260 yards and the 1 score. That was to Henry Ellard from 42 yards. David Hill, 5 for 69. Dickerson, 123 total yards. Greg Meisner, 8 tackles. They did not sack Phil Simms. They did force 2 turnovers. The Giants, Gary Reasons with 8 tackles and a sack. Harry Carson had the other. And Perry Williams with a fumble recovery. Ernest Gray, 82 yards from the line of scrimmage. Zeke Mowat, 5 catches for 56 yards. They went more with Carpenter in the second half than they did Morris. I wonder if that's a mistake. Only non-Steelers jersey ever owned was Eric Dickerson. And Simms, 20 of 30 for 274. So as we leave you the final game stats here, again, we had almost 800 yards in total offense and a whopping 19 points to show for it. So the Rams move on. We'll leave this up for a second before I say goodbye. And they have a date with the Green Bay Packers. Let me get where I can see ya. So that'll do it. The final score here, the Rams 10, the Giants 9. We'll have baseball for you next week, and football will be from the Orange Bowl in Miami next Sunday at noon Eastern, the first of our 4 divisional games, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins. So much offense and so little scoring. 10-9 the final. The Rams move on. So, for all of us here at Retro Sports Network, I'm Ron Juckett. We'll talk to you Tuesday. So long, everybody.